patient. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
How's it guys, Travis from Ostrich here. In this episode I'm going to be showing you the progress I've made on the hanger deck and the first coat of paint for doing the floor of the hanger deck. So the paints I'm using on this particular model, I'm going to be using the acrylic paints from TAMIYA. I used to use enamel, but I discovered that with the enamel, with weather and all that stuff, it just gives too much problems. So I'm going to be going with acrylics from now on. And for not much more, you're actually getting a hell of a lot more paint compared to a tin about that size. You're getting a lot more paint for your buck. So I'm paying less for my paint now and I'm getting more. So I'm going to be going with the acrylics from now on. So what I'm going to do tonight is spray paint the deck. As you can hear, there goes my compressor. I'm going to spray paint the hanger deck, and then I've got a pen which I'm going to go over the little holes once the paint's dry and make all the little dots. Once that's done, then I'm going to mask it all off, remove the masking tape around the edge of the walls, and then start putting all the details for the inside of the hanger deck, the divider door and all that stuff. I'm going to start working on all of that. Once that's all done, I'm going to spray paint that and get all that finished, and then the hanger deck will be almost done. Then it will be a matter of starting to spray the outside of the hole and getting all those parts done. But I don't know if that will be one video or more than one video to do the hole itself. So tonight we're going to be starting to concentrate on the actual floor of the hanger deck and getting all of that sprayed. So I'll be back now. And the paint I'm going to be using on the deck and the floor of the hanger deck is the FX24. It's a dark grey paint, which they say in the manual is what the deck is supposed to be painted. And then of course I'm going to weather it a bit so it looks like there's been oil and stuff spilt on the floor. But that's enough for now. Let's get down to the spray painting. Be back now. Okay guys, in a few seconds it's going to get a little louder. I've got my paint now in my spray gun, and once I start spraying, of course the compressor will start coming on. So I apologize in advance for the noise. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And here we go. Okay, there we go guys. Now the deck is sprayed. Next, once the deck is dry, I'm going to come back with a paint pen, white, and I'm going to go through all the little holes and put in the colouring. But that's for now. Be back now. Okay guys, I was going to use the paint pen. This is what it looks like over here, but what I found when I made a dot, it puts out just a little bit too much paint, which I've got to go then and wipe out. So what I decided, instead of doing that, I'm going to take just my normal drill bit, put it in the hole that's already drilled, give it a little swirl, and the white of the plastic itself will come through, and I'll have my instant white. Do a couple here that you can see. And there we go. As you can see, it comes out looking exactly the way it needs to, and I don't have to worry about trying to wipe the excess paint off. So instead of doing all these holes with the white paint, with that over there, I'm rather going to do it with the drill bit. So as you can see, it's fairly simple to do. All you have to do is put your drill bit in the hole, remove the paint with a couple of twists, and you're done. And that's it. Once it's all done, then it's ready for masking, and the next part of the job can start. But that is for a different video. So off camera, I'm going to do the rest of these little divots where the plane's ropes connect to hold them in position when they're not in use or when they're busy being repaired. So I'll be back now, and you can see, of course for you it'll be a couple of seconds. For me it'll most probably be an hour to do all these holes. So I'll be back a little bit later on with the progress. See you now. Okay guys, that's what the hanger deck looks like once I've got all the little white marks in it. I just used the drill and drilled through the paint and revealed the plastic underneath. I decided it was quicker and easier just to do that way than try to put down all the white paint, and for some reason it was blobbing, so it was going everywhere. I just decided this was the easier way. I've still got to stain it to make it look like they've been working on the deck. But I'll be back in a few minutes for the end of the video. Be back now. Okay guys, that's everything for this video. In the next video I am going to be installing these metal arms, so I can cut out the gaps where these have to go into a groove on each side of the ship, and so the hull can be supported and the deck can go on top of it. This I'll be doing in the next video, marking it, cutting it out, getting it into shape. And I'll be, let me just get my piece of paper which I'm using for reference. I'll be making the inside parts of the aircraft carrier. As you can see there's this little house gadget. I'll be making that and trying to get all the pipes and stuff into position. So I'll be doing all that in the next video. But the main part is to get this into position. Once this is in place, then I've got all that done. I can start on all the other stuff, because then I know exactly where this is and where my roof of my aircraft carrier is going to go for the hangar deck. So this is the first part I've got to do, is put this in place and then start with all the interior stuff. So I'll be back with that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, it will be appreciated. Enjoy and live long and prosperous. Cheers.